Da, 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 da. How are you? Hey, this is Tommy Beer Whisperer. Guess what? I'm back. Did you miss me? I missed me. Uh, but I digress. Hey, double IPA time again. What a surprise, surprise, huh? But I just recently found this one, and I did a small video on it, but I want to do another one, and I have a very good reason for that. This is a Crown Valley Gunslinger double IPA. Why did I have to do another one on it? Why do you have to do that? Because, well, I just found my glass. I got this Crown Valley glass, I don't know, a couple of years back when they did a tasting here in town at a place called Farmer's Gastropub. Farmer's is a great little place. I don't go out there often because I don't go anywhere very often. We've been gone so much lately. But they're great because they use local produce and stuff. So if you're ever in Springfield, Farmer's Gastropub is a great place, and they also have a nice tap. They don't have a whole bunch on tap, but they do have good stuff on tap. But anyway, this is the glass I got from that Crown Valley tasting. And since I didn't drink the beer in that glass before, I felt that it deserved another look in the glass it belongs in. Looks pretty though, doesn't it? And actually, it does look better in that glass. Look good in the other one, but see, that's a beautiful color, isn't it? Look at that baby go. There's something else I didn't do in the other video, though, that I really needed to do was read from the bottle. I did tell you that it was 8.3%. At 93 IBUs, that's pretty big, right? There are bigger, there are smaller, so I mean that's a very respectable range. But I didn't read the rest of this, and I felt like I needed to. So let me read this to you. Gunslinger Double IPA is a robust and malty beer with an intense hop profile. We balance the rich malt flavor with some powerful hop notes from the use of 5 different hop varieties. That's not the part I wanted to read to you that I thought was important. This part right here. For best taste, serve between 57 to 61 degrees. Okay, I've had this conversation before with a lot of beer geeks about beer temperature. It seems to be the popular thing, especially amongst youngins, young beer geeks. They seem to think everything should be at room temperature, but I think they misinterpret room temperature. You know, a German beer may say room temperature, and they might not understand that in most American households, 70 to 75 degrees is the room temperature. You know, room temperature in Arizona is a lot different than, say, room temperature in Germany, or even room temperature in London, for that matter. So I think that gets misinterpreted. I read a lot of bottles that say room temperature. Then if you look closer, it says on them between 35 to 40 degrees, or it'll say between 40 to 45, 45 to 50, 50 to 55, 55 to 60. This says 57 to 61. Now that is a warmer temperature than many that I read. But I want you to think about that for a second. As warm as that is, 57 to 61 degrees, that's still not room temperature. I've got my air conditioner on, and I'm still at 70 plus here. That's what American room temperatures are. We don't get under 70 in our houses very often. Some people, if they have a lot of money to burn, maybe you crank it down to 65 to 70. I don't. I put it where it's comfortable. But still in all, I doubt if anybody's cranking their house down to 57 degrees. Because to most Americans, that's winter. Well, I'm going to stop that rant for a second because I realize I just jumped over 4 minutes. So I do want to talk more about this beer. It is serious hop profile. I did have it a little bit warmer than that to start with because I want it to warm to that. I don't want it to start there. I want it to warm so I can feel it open up, and I want to be able to feel the changes, which is the main reason I did that. I think, actually, after saying all that, I'm going to cut this video out and I'm going to do another one. And you can watch it or you cannot. But I'm going to do one. Why? Because I like to. Anyway, I digress. Hey, this is Tom the Beer Whisperer. I'll be back with more of this lovely beer.